Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Kim Enchantress here to do your musicians reading. It is for October 2020. Please note it is a continuation. I did start these readings back in June, and it's for every 2 months. So from June to August, August to October, now October to December that I'm doing the reading. And it is for the collective. Bear in mind it's not for everybody. But if you're new to the channel, thank you. Welcome for coming. But I do urge you to look at the June and August reading to date. And this is like a progression of a story of how you've handled yourself through the COVID period without performing, how you've kept yourself creative and what you needed to let go of so you can move forward for when we're ready to go back. Now, it's been interesting. I do feel a lot of us have let things go that no longer serve them, and maybe you couldn't do that before because you had gigs, and this time around you've got plenty of time to think about things and before we actually go back to performing. Now I do have the card of Jura here, but first we'll see what was happening from June to now and how you've handled yourself, Gemini. So you are a musician with a lot of knowledge and experience. So you do a lot of research and you've also had the experience in your music field. You needed to trust more in your abilities and teaching skills though, and you need to write more music to get it out there into the universe to help others. It is important to do this as your music has messages in your lyrics that help heal others, and they're very drawn to your lyrical content. Now, you also have the talents of mediumship here, Gemini, and you can pretty much read people's faces. But there were some important documents that you needed to find, and these were from your ancestors. And this document had an answer for you. So I'm not sure if you have found them yet, but this is important to you. Now we have the card of Jura from the Fairy Forest. And emotionally and physically, it is time for you to focus on yourself so you can nurture yourself and heal yourself. This is top priority for your life at the moment, and the best time to do it is now while you've got a break. Now you may need to seek out someone who is a spiritual healer, or maybe you want to just take the holistic approach to this. Get some Reiki or Bowen done, that type of energies. Maybe do some yoga. But your soul is pretty much speaking to you in certain words that they want you to heal. Now, when you devote yourself to healing, you'll find that all the musicians around you will heal as well. Now, you've got healing thoughts and music and energy supporting you on this journey, and this is happening every day here, Gemini. This is important, and it must take place now in order for your musical journeys to progress. So that's beautiful. So healing yourself is definitely going to bring you to a new cycle. Now I do have the moon, as always. I bring this card out for the energies of the musicians, because it's an emotional card. It's very creative. It has chemistry and recognition about it, but it also has things that could be still hidden in your music world. Now, you've obviously done some healing, because we've got the coffin here with the moon, and this is about putting something to rest, Gemini. Something's done its cycle and you feel like you can't go any further with it. It's pretty much dead and buried now. And this is to be unconsciously aware of your health issues too. So you've been somewhat burying your head for some time on this subject, and this is something you knew about perhaps. Now this is the natural ups and downs of life, obviously, but this could have resulted in being traumatized by a woman's feelings. So trauma can bring out health issues, definitely. Now we have the moon with a rider, and this is about profound changes here, Gemini. It's also about you feeling overwhelmed as you're about to act on your emotions here, possibly getting rid of things, and so you can move forward with your career. Now we do have the fish as well. So this is telling me you will need to take a respite from your music and from your work, and you'll have an emotional reaction to this. Of course, we all are at this moment, and these concerns could be about you making your daily living or your weekly living, your wages type of energies coming through. Now we do have the dog and the moon, and this is about a person who is needy in your life. So this could have been the woman that you let go of. This could be a friend or someone that follows your music career, and you needing to respite from helping others at this time, because you need to put your own needs first. And this time, putting loyalty to the ones of yourself. Yep, definitely yourself. Self-healing, in other words. Now we have also from the Animal Tarot, the Two of Autumn. This is the Abyssinian cat, and this usually affirms, excuse me, the Lenormand cards. So this is about autumn time. So wherever you are in the world and you're going through autumn at this present time, is about harvesting and preparing for the winter. Definitely depending where you live. And this is about gathering supplies whilst you rest, like in the animal kingdom. This is you taking that break for yourself. And your efforts are definitely to create a satisfying career and to feel comfortable with, in your own world, with the music. So it's like reaping results, in other words. Now this is pertaining to your everyday need on the earth, you feeling safe and secure. Physically, it's about your well-being and educating others. It is also a card of material abundance. And the Abyssinian cat is asking you to try and have more fun. Infuse fun into your task at hand or whatever you're focusing on right now. As you can see, the cat is balancing the balls of wool, but the cat's kind of looking at both of them. So it is time to find a balance between your professional and personal life here, Gemini. So definitely what the Lenormand cards were saying. Now, with the coffin and the rider, this is about you helping a woman to let go of grief, and this is disrupting your own happiness. So when and if she lets go, she will notice change in her life, but you decided to let her go because you have to focus on your own needs. Now this Gemini woman, she's probably been suppressing her feelings and not letting go of a person or a situation. Now we have the coffin and the fish. So this could be maybe you gave up on a business idea to help this person, and because of this you lost money. Something valuable can be found in the experience of a loss though. So remember, the ending of something or a situation or a person is the beginning of new things. Now we also have the coffin and the dog. So it's a time to stop trying to help. This is where loyalty ends and you to take care of yourself first. So this could be saying only when you do this, it's going to help others. Pretty much like the juror said, once you heal, others heal around you. So you've probably done the right thing by letting go of this personal situation here. Now we've also got the rider and the fish. Now this could be the woman that's a bit too demanding and pushes too much for your valuable time, Gemini. And with the dog, this could be you befriending this woman, and she supported you on your musical journey. In some way she wants to be led by you though, and this person needs your approval all the time and praise all the time, and she doesn't think for herself. Now you've got your own musical career to focus on, so maybe you've decided to let her go. But I do feel like you are buying her expensive gifts as a sign of appreciation, but this woman looks up to you because of your wealth and needs your financial support, and she's becoming too dependent on you. So it's a codependent relationship basically. So now we have the High Priestess from the Animal Tarot, and this major arcana, pay attention because this is very important, and it is a time for quiet contemplation rather than taking action here, Gemini. And it's telling you would gain clarity by just sitting still and looking at what's going on around you. You must keep your thoughts private though while you're listening to advice of others at this time. And soon it's going to become time to act. Now the owl is about knowledge and experience, which is what you have, but are very important to you, Gemini. Both are very different though, and you must gather more knowledge and then act on your experience when the timing is right. If you listen to your own inner guidance here, you will know the truth that goes on around you. So there's still something with your musical lyrics here to be revealed. You're transforming in this way so you can heal others. There's smoother waters ahead, and you are balancing between these pillars. So like the Abyssinian cat, you will balance your life and your personal and your musical life. So that's something that is good to hear. Now, before we end, Gemini, I have a new deck of cards called the Musical Oracles. I'm not real familiar with them. They're only new, and I just want to pull one card for you just because I thought it'd be ideal for these kind of readings. So intuitively, I will try and read what this card means, and then I'll read what the book meant for you. So bear with me, Gemini. What do you have for Gemini Spirit? One card for Gemini. Thank you. Okay, we've got two cards that have come out for you. So the first one is Diana Ross, so you can see that. Now Diana Ross is pretty much here to make sure that you never see the last of you. Whatever you're doing on your musical career, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing in something something glamorous that you could wear. For the women, perhaps you could wear a ball gown, or you can just be the better you, that be better in yourself, be more presentable. But make sure that you never see the last of you, is what she's saying. And we've also got Billie Holiday, and she's saying if you're going to play with your whole soul. You haven't got anyone to really replace you. There's no understudy here. But sometimes the best music comes out with losing a beat, and that becomes the winner. So mistakes, like even I can speak for myself when I was recording. If you made a mistake, sometimes that sounded better than what was meant to be there. So there's two beautiful messages coming through for you. Billie Holiday, and we've got Diana Ross. So two dark ladies that are coming through. Now just let me have a look what their meanings are here. If I can find them. It's definitely not Diana Ross. They're here somewhere. Okay, we've got Diana Ross here, so I'll read that one first for you. Now, the story about Diana Ross and the Supremes is one of a great showbiz fairy tale. 3 girls from the projects of Detroit who rose to become the best-selling girl group of all time, radiating glamour, sparkle, heartbreak and optimism against overwhelming odds. Possessing one of the sweetest voices in pop, capable of both sexiness and deep reserves of emotion and yearning, Diana Ross soared to solo stardom in 1970 and stayed there. Her fearsome diva reputation has at times threatened to eclipse her singing career, but she survived 50-something years at the top, and her imprint can be found everywhere. Ross is the timeless template for every primped, bling-drenched production. Prima donna scrambling for a moment in the glitterball glare. So she's managed to stay at top. So reinventing yourself perhaps to stay there throughout the years. And she was born in 1944 and she's possibly still going. So she's reinvented herself and she's kept herself at the top. So making sure that that wasn't the last gig that they've seen of her. If you're going to do something, make sure it's worth doing and do it. Overemphasize on the clothing perhaps is you're going to leave your mark, definitely. Now I'll just find Billie Holiday's where is she? There she is. Okay, so I'll just tilt that up a little bit so you can see. Now, Billie Holiday was somewhat of a dazzling talent, a jazz singer who introduced a new sense of intimacy and virtuosity to the art form. She was blessed with a voice that struck listeners like lightning and a gift for probing beneath the surface of a song to penetrate its hidden meanings. Exactly like I said for you, Gemini. You have hidden meanings in your lyrics that can get to the audience. So that's really affirming this. Now, the popular image of Holiday as all-purpose victim and romantic martyr, her early her early life blighted by poverty, her years of celebrity scarred by addiction, tragedy, racism and squandered opportunities, has ended to overshadow her sublime artistry, but her legacy is secure. Billie Holiday was an indisputably great artist. Not because of her suffering her lifestyle brought her, but in spite of it. Now, she was born in 1915, passed over on 1959. So this is 2 messages that have come through for you, Gemini. So I hope you take that on board. I'd love for you to like and subscribe to the channel. I love giving guidance to whoever needs it. So to keep this channel open, please like and subscribe. Very much appreciated if you could do that for me. And I will see you back in December with the next reading to see how it unfolds and see where we're at with our music career. And hoping by then we'll be out there gigging. So love and blessings to you. Bye for now.